It's your boy John Mike.
What's going on with you guys? You know who it is. It's your boy John Mike, and we're back again. And today we're going to be talking about these two giants right here, the M-Audio Hammer 88 versus the Studio Logic SL88 Studio. Both of these are very minimalistic 88 key MIDI controllers that live in the $450 to $500 range. So you're probably looking at both of these and asking yourself, which one of these do I want to get? What are the pros? What are the cons? And why do I choose either one of these? So let's start out with the obvious, and that is the feel of the keys. That is probably the most important deciding factor between these two keyboards. Now, the M-Audio, both while it's hammer action, has a much lighter feel and a much lighter touch to it when you're playing it. The Hammer 88, however, has like a graded, very premium feeling and very heavy kind of feel. So if you're looking for something that's really gonna give you a light touch, a light feel with really not much tension to the keys, so to speak, this is gonna be the best kind of feel for you. You're really going to enjoy the feel of the Hammer 88 because it's really kind of light. It's not fatiguing. But if you're really wanting something that you can dig into and really get some nice girth with, and as a piano player, I appreciate actually having that kind of tension in the keys, then the Studio Logic is going to be what you're going to want to go with. Also, aftertouch, which is a big thing with musicians. The M-Audio does not have aftertouch, whereas the Studio Logic does have aftertouch. So if aftertouch is a big thing that you're looking for, then you're going to want to go with the Studio Logic because it's going to give you that aftertouch. It's going to give you that premium because this is a Fatar key bed. After researching into it, this is a very premium key bed that they put in a lot of high-end MIDI controllers and just keyboards in general. So if you're looking for aftertouch and a nice, really dope key bed that's going to make you feel like you have something premium, then this is going to be what you're going to want to go with. Build quality, they pretty much have the same kind of build quality. They both have a metal chassis that they're built on. They're both metal, so they can take some licking. They can take some damage, some hits, and you really wouldn't worry about tearing up anything. But now I'm not saying go throw these things upside the wall and hit them with a baseball bat, but they can handle being bumped around in a case or in a tour bus or in the back of a vehicle. It can handle. They're both travel worthy because they got that durability to them. So like I said, durability and chassis, you're pretty much getting the same type of build. As you can see, the M-Audio is a little bit longer and a little bit kind of thicker. It's hard to see on the overhead cam and even on the front cam, but it's a little bit thicker and a little bit longer and wider than the Studio Logic. So if you're looking for something a little bit more compact, you're going to want to go with this. As far as control is concerned, neither one of them are giving you really much in terms of control because you got a pitch bend and a mod wheel here on the M-Audio, and you have one fader that you can actually control things with on there, and then your octave buttons. Whereas on the Studio Logic, they're giving you 3 different joysticks. I talked about this in my Studio Logic video. 3 different joysticks that kind of offer you a whole lot of different other functionality. One is a pitch bend. The other is like a mod kind of situation. And the other one is like an XY thing that you can use for like filters and resonance and cutoff and things like that. So it's really, really dope for being a little bit more expressive with your playing if that's important to you. Now, the other benefit that the Studio Logic has over the M-Audio is in the screen that it has. So this has no LCD screen, no nothing on it, but the Studio Logic gives you an LCD screen where you can control multiple functions along with this. So you can layer up to 4 different sounds and control those layers and control those volumes and the MIDI channel that those layers are on. So you can actually functionally with the board layer different sounds, whether you're using external sounds or you're using like computer-based sounds, software instruments, or whatever the case may be. This is going to give you the most functionality when it comes to layering, when it comes to all of those different things like that. So it's just really, really dope when it comes to that. Now, in and out, it's a whole different story as well. The M Audio only really gives you the one MIDI out port, gives you, of course, the USB, DC, and it gives you one MIDI out port, and it gives you a couple of ports for your expression pedal and your sustain pedal, but that's about it. So the Studio Logic, and I'm going to try to turn it up here so you can see it, it gives you 4 pedal inputs that you can use, that you can assign to do anything pretty much you want for them to do. It gives you the USB port so you can do computer MIDI, and it gives you 2 external MIDI outs and 1 MIDI in, so you can plug like 2 different modules to this thing and get sounds from there and control those 2 modules all from within the board. Gives you a dedicated power out, and it gives you an on off button. The M Audio doesn't have an on and off button on it, so it's just powered by USB. So when you or the power cable, so if you want to turn it off, the only way to do it is to unplug it from either your computer or your power outlet if you have it plugged up that way. So that's kind of a look at the Studio Logic, and how it kind of functions and flows with that. So really, both are really, really dope. The feel and everything is really, really good. Now, software is where this game really, really changes in favor of the M Audio. With the M Audio, you're getting like Pro Tools first, the light version of Pro Tools. You're getting Ableton Live Lite. You're getting Expand. You're getting like the DB33. You're getting Grand. I think this is called Grand Rhapsody, it's called 88. 88. You're getting so many different VSTs with this. It's a full software package that comes with the Hammer 88. So if software is your key, your key thing, you don't really care about all of the external outs or aftertouch, and you just want a nice feeling board that's minimalistic, that you can, kind of play some piano stuff with, then the Hammer 88 is going to be your best bet, and you're going to get a lot of software with it. But if you need a powerhouse that can pretty much handle just about anything you throw at it, then you're gonna want to go with the Studio Logic, because it's the clear winner out of both of these in this price range. It's just the clear winner for pretty much, in my opinion, with all of the 88 key controllers I've looked at in this price range. None of them are giving you the functionality that this is giving you. You got multiple MIDI outs. You got multiple pedal inputs. You got a premium key bed. You got aftertouch. You got multiple pitch bend and mod wheel controls here. The only thing that this thing is lacking is some knobs and some faders, but that can be made up with, like a nano control or something like that. That's going to cost you like 40 or 50 bucks. So this is going to give you the best bang for your buck in terms of what you're going to get. And I love the feel of it. It is my new favorite board. It is just what I'm going to be rocking for the next thing. And this thing is, I think it's going on the market. I think I'm not going to have any more room for it in the studio, because I have absolutely fell in love with this thing over the last 2 or 3 days using it here in my studio. So that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to show you with this particular video. I wanted to compare these two. You guys were asking about it, so I wanted to make sure that I did this comparison, this head to head against them. These are 2 very, very good keyboards. You can't really take much away from any other. It really boils down to what is the functionality that you want. But if you have 500 bucks to spend on a MIDI controller, I'm really suggesting that you go with the Studio Logic, that you go with the Studio Logic, because it's going to be the best bang for your buck. You're going to get the most out of it and the best feel and the most functionality with it. So I hope this video helped you. I hope it blessed you. Hope it gave you something to think about. Now, if you decide that you want to get either one of these, there is an affiliate link down in the description of this video. I always say this, it helps out the channel when you use the affiliate links. It helps me support me to get more keyboards, to do reviews so we can keep this channel going, keep doing reviews on the gear that you love. I have a bunch of other stuff that I'm going to be dropping and getting and looking to do in the next few months, and I can really use your support on this channel. So if you're a guy that's looking to buy this, please feel free to use that affiliate link down below. It'll give the channel a little bit of a kickback and helps us to keep this kind of stuff going. But the thing that's not going to cost you anything is you can hit the like button, the share button. You can turn on notifications. You can subscribe and do all of those things like that that you would normally do on the video. Drop a comment. Those things are free. They don't cost you anything on YouTube. And I'll talk to you guys on the next video. I'm out. Holla at your boy.